Good morning, everybody. Baxter here, your out-of-the-box lender with your Saturday strategy. And this week, I'm going to talk about a very, very important economic concept. And you might be thinking to yourself, I'm a real estate agent. Why does this matter to me? And it's important because what I'm going to talk about has been an accurate predictor of recession for a very, very long time. And I'm specifically talking about the concept of the inverted yield curve. So you're probably wondering, what is this inverted yield curve thing and why is it important to me? Well, an inverted yield curve is basically where banks are paying people a higher yield on a short-term investment than a long-term investment. And specifically what we're looking at is the 2-year bond versus compared to the 10-year bond yield. And this is counterintuitive because banks, they want to keep your money for a longer period of time so they can use it to lend out or to use in other ways. So that's why they typically pay a higher yield for a longer term bond, because they want to tie up that money for longer. So when an inverted yield curve happens, they're actually paying you a higher yield, paying people a higher yield to borrow money for a shorter period of time, which doesn't make any sense. So where are we with this and why is this important to you? It's important even as real estate agents, even though you're not on the financial side, because this inverted yield curve concept has been an accurate predictor of recession for a very, very long time. Specifically over the last 3 recessions, including the one in 2008, this inverted yield curve phenomenon happened prior to the recession. So what I'm talking about is when these spreads start coming together, the 2-year and the 10-year yields, and they cross over, at that period, we can say that it's highly, highly likely that a recession is going to follow. So where are we with this inverted yield curve thing? So as of yesterday, Friday, the inverted yield curve, or the spread between the 2-year note and the 10-year note, I'm going to wait for that loud truck to pass, was only 0.28% or 28 basis points, which is extremely skinny. If you look back on history, we were above a 200 basis point or 2% spread in 2014, and even just a year ago we were over a 1% or 100 basis point spread. Currently we're at 0.28. A month and a half ago even, we're at a 0.45, well in the mid 0.4s range, 0.45 range on this spread, and it's decreased as the Fed has tightened up on their interest rates. In other words, as they raise rates, as the Fed raises rates, we've seen this spread or this gap between the 2-year and the 10-year decrease. So this is an important thing to keep an eye on. If that transition happens, we can, well, I mean, I'm not going to say that for sure there's going to be a recession because no one has a crystal ball, but this has been an accurate predictor of recessions throughout history. So I wanted to share that concept with you so that you're aware of it. Not really a strategy for this week, but something important to stay educated about and to pay attention to. So I hope that helps you guys in your financial literacy. If you have any questions about that or anything else related to the financial picture, or if you need help with any of your buyers for a pre-approval this weekend, just give us a call in the office, email us. We are there for you to answer your questions. Once again, my name is RJ Baxter, Fairway Independent Mortgage. You guys have an awesome, awesome weekend. Thanks for watching.